Yo, what's up, guys? Gorilla Digger back with another video, and today I got today I'm just gonna be talking about why I haven't been posting lately, and it's because I recently broke my arm. And if you're wondering, Gorilla Digger, what are you doing playing on VR? It's like half fracture, half break. So it's kind of good for now, but I just have to wear a little like sling for like every now and then, but. I'm just gonna be talking about how I broke my hand, and it's this hand, by the way. So I'm not gonna go. So I'm gonna go a little easy on that hand. All right. So one of the reasons why is because I play football. Some of you guys might know that. Some of my friends know that, and everyone knows that I like football, or all my friends know that I like football. So I signed up for tackle. And after a few months of playing, it was going pretty good. And we eventually, if you guys don't know what football is, it's like a game where there's like a little weird looking ball, like a weird shaped ball. And you have to, like, there's this thing called a quarterback, and he has to like catch a ball, and he has to throw it to one of the guys. And if he throws it and the guy makes it into the certain area that he needs to, then he basically, like, it's called a touchdown. So we made it to the playoffs, and unfortunately I can't play in the playoffs because of my hand. So yeah, so the reason how I broke my hand is because so we were doing this thing called the quarterback sneak, and I guess one of the defensive players, a defensive player, is the guy that blocks the offensive players. If you don't know what an offensive player is, they're the guys that have the quarterback. But the defensive player, so if you guys know about what a lineman is, then you guys should know what a defensive lineman is. So basically, our offensive linemen were doing a quarterback sneak, and I had to push them towards the guys, like the defensive linemen. And when I did that, I guess because they're big boys, so they pushed me down, and I guess the guard or the tackle next to me, I guess he landed right on my elbow, like right where my growth plate is. And at first I was like, ow, like that hurt. But then, like, once I looked at it, or like when I felt it, I was like, oh, that kind of feels like a bruise. Oh my gosh, bro. So like when he pushed me down, then he just fell on my elbow, and after a while I finished practice, so I was good. But my dad was thinking about taking me to the hospital just to get it checked out, and I'm glad we did, because I was like, no, it's fine, it's probably just a little bruise, because it looked like it, and it just like felt like one. So eventually we got to the doctors, got an x-ray, and they just told me that I have like 5 days to live. They basically told me that my arm was basically broken, like it was a half fracture, half break, like it was like kind of like like it was half broken, half fracture. So then I had to wear this thing called a splint, and it's kind of like a cast, but except it's just a little softer, and people can't sign that. But I was thinking, I was like, what is this, like some sort of cast? And eventually I was like, oh, never mind, it's just like a little soft little thingy. And if you guys ever worn one of them, you know that it's like wet, so that why it's like soft. And eventually, if you give it like a couple minutes, it'll eventually dry. And then it'll just, oh my gosh, bro, what? So then eventually it will dry, and then it will just I don't know how to say it, but like it will dry and then it'll eventually harden if you give it a few minutes, but you can't move it at all. So once I got that, then I was like, I can't go to school now because I kind of love school, but I have a little bit like I have feelings for it. I have like feelings for it, school. Like I love math, like I love numbers, kind of like Apollo. If you guys know who he is, like I love Apollo, or not Apollo, but I love numbers, like I love math, and it's cool because like me and him are the same. So yeah, and I just love math. So I was bummed out when I couldn't go to school, or like kind of bummed out. It's like, what am I gonna do? I can't see my friends, and it was bad because at my school we play like this thing called shadow football, where because when we have like our second recess, then our aides or like one of the like safety staffs bring out like flags so we could use flags instead of playing shadow. But yeah, shadow, if you guys know what that is, you basically like if instead of two-handing each other, we step on each other's shadows, and if we do, then they're down. So it was cool because I like to play football, and whenever I go to school now, all of a sudden, when I go to school with the cast, they want to bring out the football, and my friends never do that, by the way. Like they don't even want to bring out the football, and right when I get to school, I see them with the football, and I'm like, bruh. Okay, and then, but that's how I broke my arm. What the heck? Oh shoot. Okay, but yeah, that's how I broke my arm. Finally, I got back. No, my gosh, bro. No, catch it. All right. Well, yeah, guys, that's how I broke my arm. But for now, I'm just gonna speed run this. Or yeah, I'm just gonna end the video here. But yeah, this is how I broke my hand, or fractured / broke. But yeah, if you guys like this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and if you want more stories like this, kind of like K9 Gaps, then let me know down in the comments. But yeah, but for now, I'm just gonna. No, okay. Bye, guys.